Okay, so with all the hype about fried chicken, I wanted to give just a quick little recipe and show you my chicken setup station. So the recipe is not really in the chicken, it's more in the seasoning. So if you'll check the comments, you'll see the recipe for the seasoning that I use to on my fried chicken. And I mix it up and I keep it in a handy dandy little condiment shaker jar. The first thing I do is I dry my chicken. Even if I soak it in buttermilk the night before, I do dry it off and put it on paper towels and let it sit and come to room temperature. So then I just take the seasoning and just make sure every little guy's got some on him. And then you'll see here I have 1 egg and about a cup of milk. And we're just going to make sure that that gets mixed in. And then we have our dry mix. Now our dry mix consists of just about a cup of plain flour, a little salt, a little pepper, and just a shake or two of the same seasoning mix that I put on the chicken. It's just a reinforcement in the crust to make the crust good, because that's what everybody likes, right? It's crust. So we're just gonna mix that up and mix that in, and then we're gonna take our chicken. And today I'm using just little chicken tenders, and you can use any cut of chicken you'd like, but these are the best application for a video because they're simple. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just run it real quick dredge through the flour mix, because if we were to put it in the liquid first, then it would take away all of our seasoning, all the work we've done even by putting it in the buttermilk overnight. So to get a better crust, now we're gonna take it out of the dry and run it through the wet, and then we're going to take it back through the dry again, this time covering it a good bit more. Then we're going to take it out and we're going to set it over on a paper towel on a pan. Now the next key to this is once you get all of your chicken breaded, you're going to let them sit for about 5 to 15 minutes. You want them just to sit and just kind of soak up all of that good seasoning and get ready to go into the fryer. And that makes a huge difference if you season first and then you season again and then you reinforce with the wet back to the dry batter, and then of course letting them sit for a good I've even let mine sit up to 30 minutes before. The batter will get kind of goopy looking the longer it sits, but that makes a much better crust on your chicken after you fry it. Okay, so you see my chicken is all gummy and good and ooey gooey and ready to go in the fryer. Now just a couple of little tips and tricks for you whenever you're frying. I don't have a thermometer, so the best rule of thumb that I like to use, which is simple, quick, and kind of old-fashioned, is just to take a wooden spoon and put it in your oil, and you'll see it's trying to fry the wooden spoon. See all the good nice little bubbles? That means that your oil is hot enough and you can then put your chicken in to fry. So we're just going to take a couple of pieces, carefully put them in. Now you don't want to overcrowd your oil because you won't get even cooking. So frying in small batches is really the best way to go. And then anytime you add things to your pot, it's also going to lower the temperature of the oil. So the less that you can cook at one time, the better. So the best rule of thumb whenever you're frying is to do it early enough where you don't have to be in a hurry. All right, we'll be back with the finished product. Okay, so here we are, beautiful chicken cooking. We cooked about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Don't turn them a lot because that can cause problems. Just if you don't want to splash oil on you and burn yourself. And one thing that I wanted to note here on this application is because I'm only frying chicken tenders, I only used about a 1/2 inch of canola oil. Of course, if you were frying whole bone-in chicken pieces, you would use a little more oil and you would have a longer cooking time. But, so now, we're gonna take these up because they're all golden and pretty. And some pieces I have are larger than others. That's why your cooking time may vary. These little guys were actually done a lot sooner than the bigger guys. So, and you can see how beautiful the crust is on them. And I guarantee you that seasoning that's going to be in the comments, the recipe, is one you'll use time and time again. If you have any questions, just post in the comments. I'll be glad to answer. And thanks for watching The Buttered Home.